We've been wearing these patches since they came out. We've been using this technology every single day for years and years now. And I think when you've done it for so long, you kind of get so used to it, you don't think of it as like something you need to explain. But even just wearing a patch, it's like you get one of these in your hand if you never had one before, and you're like, what do I do with it? Where do I put it? What do I? So yeah, I'm gonna let you go first and tell what are your instructions when you are explaining how to do this.
I just want to tell you when you go like this, your patch
Oh,
disappears.
that's right. Okay. Can you see it like this?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I've been wearing these patches for since they've been out, about 5 years. The Liberty came out close to 6 years now, and I wear it every single day. And I added Victory patch. I have feet issues, and the Victory, Liberty, and Freedom and Defend helped me tremendously. But I walk more than I need to for my condition or for my issues. We don't really talk about conditions. And it's not about conditions. Just want to clarify, we don't diagnose, we don't cure, we just optimize your brain stem and essential nervous system and let it do its job. But unfortunately, just because of my lifestyle, I had to get a cortisone shot. And then the doctor said to me, I'm going to put you on anti-inflammatory medicine. I'm like, no, thank you. Victory came in handy. And I've been wearing it for 8 months. That is the last time I had my cortisone shot done. So maintenance came Liberty, Victory, Defend, and periodically Freedom. So the way I wear them, I find a spot. Well, because I want to shout it from the rooftop how amazing this product is. I make sure I put it where I can see it and you can see it. The public can see it, because then it starts a conversation, and it's a consistent conversation. Sometimes it leads to something, sometimes it doesn't. But for me, it's not about selling you anything. I want to educate you that there's something out there. There's drug free, non-invasive, there's no chemicals, there's no side effect that may able to help you live a better quality of life, just like it has done for me. And I cannot believe it. It's almost 7 years next month. So I know I get it so excited. I talk too much a lot of the times, but I'm very passionate. So bear with me. So there's a little white uh, paper behind it. So what I do is I fold it, and you can see this little paper there too, and I hold on to it and I just pull it off, and I try not to touch the product itself, meaning the patch. So I want it to stick to my skin as much as possible. I do live in Los Angeles, right? It's very hot. Sometimes it gets very humid. And 99.99% of the time it stays really well, but once in a while it peels a little bit. So make sure your skin is very clean, dry. There's no lotion and no oils. And I just put it from my elbow down to my, this is the space. I try not to put it too close to my um, elbow, because I move it too much, and sometimes it moves the patch, or like right in here. So I try to put it like right here, and I just tap it first, and then I remove this little piece, so there's no touching of any corner, and to make sure it stays solid. And then I will change this 24 hours from now, and then I will put it here. I just kind of very creatively put it everywhere. I look like a patch. What is the blanket? Because I have 3 more patches to put on, but I wanted to show you at least one. And this is Victory, so it helps me with the inflammation, it's recovery time, it's muscle recovery, it's stability, and it's mobility, and it helps you. For me, it does help me hold my paws in my yoga, I'm not this master, but in my basic exercise, it really takes me further. And I can tell you, I definitely feel a difference when it's freshly put on and I'm doing my yoga, and when it's a little like, ending, because I do it every morning. I put it on every morning. And I know that when it's fresh, I can do more difficult yoga, like more, more like a more of a muscle building instead of just like a stretch and heal yoga. So it's very powerful. And imagine, I feel it. Imagine what it does for that professional athletes, and it does so much more. I just know what it does for me. I should learn what it does for others as well.
Okay.
Or maybe you have a cheat sheet. Do you have a cheat sheet there at Victory in front of you?
Boy, do I? Well, off the top of my head, it's balance, stability, muscle strength, muscle recruitment. It helps with recovery
Yeah.
after exercise, inflammation, neuropathy, and
So it says strength, power, balance, agility. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing correctly, and recovery. The pillar, the highest level of athletes performing. Get it all with Victory Patch. Victory Patch, non-invasive and drug-free technology that may improve general wellness as it may enhance the user's flow of energy, sense of balance, stamina, and strength. Make it easy for the body to maintain performance and high level. Okay, only Super Patch Company can make me read out loud. Just want to put that out there.
okay,
I
so
haven't read out loud. I don't know how many years.
you
So
did great. You did great. So the patch I'm putting on today, I mean, I already have my Victory patch on because I wear that every day because for balance and stability and stamina and muscle recruitment just helps my muscles work better and feel better. So, but I'm putting the Defend patch on. This one's for optimizing my immune system. I know you wear this every day too. Yeah, and the Defend patch is, I've been wearing it every day since before COVID came out, because I'm a part-time Uber driver. I'm around a lot of people. I want to keep my immune system up as high as possible, and it helps with your blood flow and all kinds of great stuff. So, I am also going to put mine on, and I peel it off just the same way you do. I hold on to that little strip, and then I'm going to put it on my arm right here also, because this is a really nice spot. I've noticed that, this spot particularly, because I drive a lot, and when you're putting that seatbelt on, I tend to I'll brush it. If I put a patch on this, I'll brush it with the seatbelt or whatever, with on this arm. So if I put it on this arm, it just, it doesn't get messed around with. But my favorite spot, I'll tell you, which is, it's a little embarrassing, but it works like magic, is I put it on my bum. So I put it on my bum underneath my underwear, and I know it's not visible, but man, oh man, they stick like perfect there for me.
Yeah.
They never come off. So, but I wanted to talk a little bit about there's, some people do have more oily skin.
Yes.
Just naturally. It's nothing, it's just everybody's skin's a little bit different. Some people have dry skin too. So that we have a couple different ways to deal with that. Let's start with dry skin first. My recommendation is to either clean it really good with a soap and water, or you can use a little bit of alcohol or witch hazel to kind of get that skin nice and clean and ready for a patch. What do you think? Do you have any other ideas?
Yeah, that's great. But I also, if you're doing that, I would give 10-15 minutes to dry completely before putting the patch on, right?
Okay.
Yeah. So that's what I would do, because, if it's still wet, it might not stick as well. And be careful when you do put the lotions on the rest of it. So you're kind of not going like this to it, right? You want to make sure that area stays oil free.
Yeah.
And Yeah, and also very important is consistency. You must wear this product 24/7, except for the REM sleep patch, because if you don't allow your brain, think of your brain as like a battery, right? And the patch is a charger. So if you don't wear it consistently, the brain cannot optimize consistently, cannot work on its full potential. So, our study shows that the shortest study is 14 days that people see complete results, some results. 21 days, it takes 21 days for the brain to find new neuropathic ways. When you're starting, it's so important to be consistent. And people say, well, what happens after 21 days? Nothing happens, because the battery just beginning, well, something happens, but battery just beginning to charge, right? So you need to be patient, because we're completely recharging the battery, right? It's on zero, whatever you are. That's how the best way I can explain. So it takes time to charge. We don't know how long it takes for
Right.
your particular brain to charge. So consistency is the key. I tell my people that I speak to, give me 90 days and let's evaluate afterwards. Our mid study is 8 months. And then we have a long-term study, 3 years. Well, I have my own 18 months.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. So, so let's talk about hair. People who have hair, I always recommend that people find a spot that doesn't have hair, because especially men, have more hair on their skin. So
men, you mean men?
Huh?
Men.
Most men, yeah, most men have more hair on their skin. So it's like, it can be tricky for them to find a spot. So, I would recommend like maybe the forearm is a good place to try. Sometimes there's places on the back, or, you got to kind of hunt for a place that's hair free, or mostly hair free, because not only for stick ability, but when you're taking it off, it doesn't feel very good if you have it stuck to hair. So, that's something I always mention, because people don't necessarily think like that.
Yeah, also you can shave a part of your body, but you do have to change the patches. You cannot put the same patch at the same place, consistently. We recommend you moving it around, because skin needs to breathe, right? And also, if you're wearing them all the time, like I do, make sure you have a little bit of a Rufa sponge with some soap and kind of exfoliates. So this, if you feel like there's a little bit residue, that you remove it, and drink lots of water for your skin to be dehydrated, right?
Right, and I that's good to talk about dry skin. So like my mom, when I was trying to put patches on her, she has very dry skin, and the skin's so dry that you put a patch on, and then it just kind of peels right off, because it's got so many layers of dry skin. So exfoliating, like you were saying, can really help that. And then if that's not enough, if you're still having some issues with stickability, some people put a little bit of aloe lotion on their skin. It helps moisturize, and then for some reason that patch will stick on there. Or using pre-tape spray. So pre-tape spray is something athletes use. They use it on their skin before they're taping themselves up for whatever exercise they're doing. And it creates kind of a barrier between your skin and the adhesive, but it also creates a barrier that sticks more. So
Can't hear you.
You can't hear me? No? Hopefully I'll talk a little louder. So
Cannot hear you.
Not at all?
Nope.
Well, how about talk about pre-tape spray?
Okay, perfect. Now is okay.
Okay, maybe I just lost a little connection there. So pre-tape spray is something that you can find at drugstores or on Amazon or wherever, and it's something that you spray on your skin, and it creates like a little barrier between your skin and whatever you're adhesing onto it, but it makes it stick better. So
I'm sorry, Cam, you're also frozen, kind of. You're kind of pickled.
Okay, I think my internet might be a little iffy, but
Okay.
I mean, I think pre-tape spray is a good choice. You know,
Yes.
nothing else is working for you. I mean, most people have really good results and they're able to use these patches no problem. But, you know, there are some people that their skin's a little trickier to get it to stick, or they're a little more sensitive. So sometimes that aloe can be nice, or the pre-tape spray can even be a nice barrier between their skin and the patch. And yeah, but our patches are medical grade. The adhesive and the what they're made out of, so they are as safe and sterile as possible. So
Yeah, the FDA registers level 1 medical device. So basically, Band-Aid. Yeah, and if the skin is dry, also maybe drink a little bit more water. Hydrate yourself.
yeah, definitely.
Yeah. So the only patch, all of the patches stay on for 24 hours. So the only patch does not stay 24 hours is the REM sleep. You put it on an hour or so before you go to sleep, and then you remove it in the morning. And pain, patch freedom, it goes where the pain you feel the most.
Right.
So that's and when we tell you don't put it on the same place twice, but you have the pain where it is, so just kind of go as close as possible the following 24 hours to that area. I mean, it covers pretty well.
And the reason we say, you know, to move the patch to a different location is the skin does really need to breathe. And I've noticed, I mean, I don't have any reactions to the patches at all unless I put it in the exact same place for like 2 or 3 days in a row. Like I've
Yeah.
had like knee pain. And if I put this patch in the exact same place and replace it in the same place, my skin doesn't like it so much. So, you know, moving it around is good. I mean, there are definitely places you'll find, and it'll help you find the best place for you, the best area.
Absolutely. Yeah. 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 Just put it on and wear it.
Right. Put it on and wear it. That's right. Yep.
That's it. Just do it, like Nike says. Just do it.
Yeah, and I wear mine swimming and I can take showers in them. So,
Of course.
yeah.
So they're water resistant, not waterproof. So I mean, I've been to hot tubs. I go to a lot of spas. Of course, if your patch is ready to go, like meaning it's time to change it, it may not stick as well. But if you put a fresh patch on, you should be good to go. Again, exception to the rules like everything else, but
Yeah.
I have literally peeled my off 99.99% of the time, unless I put in a weird, like this arm, for some reason, when I put it, it moves more. I don't know why, but when I put on this arm, it's like it's a struggle to take it off. I mean, it's not a struggle, but they stay really,
Yeah,
really
no, I hear you. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So I hope this helps
So there-
people, you know, it's like, because we want to answer questions, and, you know, of course we're always happy to talk with people one-on-one and help them to find the best way to use these patches for them, because they're amazing.
But that's, yep, amazing. And today, our REM sleep patch being featured in Spain in a summit.
Right. Yeah. We're having it's cool because we're being asked to this, you know, talk about because we have clinical studies, so we're asking to present our clinical studies at some pretty major. We've done a pain summit, and now we're doing a sleep summit, and we're one of the few companies that isn't an actual, like, you know, medical device company or something like that that's being asked to come and present. It's really exciting.
And I also want to say what is more important is that we're the first company that at Network Marketing that is asked to present on all of this summits. And I think that is a really big deal to underline, because it is a big deal, because we are network marketing company and we are being invited to this amazing high places where normally network marketing companies are not allowed to be. So I just want to throw that out there, that we're breaking some ground in places that normally push it network marketing companies out. So it's a big deal. It's an honor for me to be part of
It is
it.
an honor because, you know, we're actually have a clinical study that's peer reviewed, you know, double blind and the whole ball of wax. So, I mean, we have an actual, you know, legit study that we're presenting, and that's what's so great about it. And we're having, and it's significant results. It's not just like it helps a little bit. It helps a
Yeah.
big bit with sleep.
Yeah. I also want to say that we do have a practitioner program, and we have a medical scientific board with some major doctors in their own industry that would not jeopardize their names to be part of. So I'm honored that
Yeah.
they chose to be with us, and you know, and we're here to rock and roll and change lives. 7 years in the making.
We are. It's exciting. It's great.
Exciting, yeah.
Great. It's
Well,
super great. Well,
awesome.
thank you
Thank
so much for coming on. I know you have a
you.
busy day ahead, and I love you so much.
Love you too.
We'll
Thank
talk
you
again
for,
soon.
okay, take care, bye.
Bye bye.